Hey everyone, it's Karina. Welcome to a new day. Well, it's already evening. So what I have for you in today's video, it's a short one. It's another cooking video, and I'm going to be making some candied carrots. So yeah, I'll just take you through and show you how I make them. I made them for the first time last night and they were delicious. So we're going to have leftovers from last night's supper, and we ate most of the carrots, so I have to make some more because I don't want to throw the carrots away. So, okay, so obviously I'm going to peel my carrots, and then I've already peeled them. So I'm just going to slice them, and when I slice them, I don't slice them real thin, but I slice them thin enough where hopefully they cook evenly, and the brown sugar and butter flavor will go right through them. If you slice them really thick, I think it'll have a harder time for the flavor to go through. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's about how I slice them right there. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to slice about 6 carrots here. That's how much I had left over. So yeah, last night I finally baked my chicken. It was a whole chicken from the food pantry, and it was really good. It was almost like a Thanksgiving meal. When I bake chicken, I'll make some mashed potatoes, which I used the food pantry potatoes, and then I warmed up a can of corn, which was also from the food pantry. And yes, these carrots are also from the food pantry. And the gravy was from the food pantry. So making use of all my food pantry food. And this is the last of the bag of carrots from the pantry, and you don't want to waste it. So I'm going to make some more candied carrots for tonight. And then that bag of corn, or carrots, I keep wanting to say corn, that bag of carrots will be done. In the future, whenever I get another bag of carrots, whether I buy them or get them from the pantry, it doesn't matter. I want to try to make a carrot cake. I like carrot cake, so I want to try to do that sometime. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting these carrots up. I don't want to bore you with all the show of that. I know how exciting that could be, so I will get back to you guys. Okay, folks, so what I'm going to do is just going to put some butter in. I didn't measure it. I just put just this much. So depending on how many carrots you make, you determine how much butter you want to use. So I'm going to let this melt up a little bit. This was probably a little bit more butter than I used yesterday. And the amount of brown sugar I'm going to use is about 3/4 cups. Yesterday I used about a half a cup, and it could have used a little bit more sweetness, but it was still really good. So I'm going to use 3/4 cups today. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and throw my carrots in. And I will simmer these for about an hour. But remember, the thicker you cook them, or the thicker you cut them, the longer they're going to take to cook. So I try to cut them as thin as possible without being paper thin. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pour in my brown sugar. And I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. And you'll see that as the brown sugar melts, it'll start to caramelize with the butter. And then, yeah, I'm going to cover this. Right now I have it on a medium heat, which is about 5. Once I have all this mixed in together. I'm going to turn it down to about 2.5 or 3. I'll leave it on 3 for a little while. And then I'm going to cover it, let it simmer, and then all the juices will start to come out and start boiling. That's pretty much all there is to making candied carrots. That's what I'm calling them, candied carrots. Normally when I make a chicken dinner with the chicken, the mashed potatoes, the corn, I usually use a can of candied yams, which when I warm those up, I'll throw some marshmallows in the pot, in the saucepan with them, and it gives them a real nice sweet flavor. I don't have any candied yams in a can, or fresh for that matter. But I did have carrots, so we suggested just doing this, and it tasted good. Okay, so all the brown sugar and the butter are mixed in. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of got a glazy caramel look. So I'm going to go ahead and cover it now, and I'm going to turn it down to about 3 or so. Yeah. And I'm going to let it simmer for about a half hour. I'll keep an eye on it, of course. And then every so often I'll mix it up together. But it'll take about an hour to get all the carrots soft. So, okay, stay tuned. All right, folks. So it has been about 25 minutes now. And you can see they're sizzling pretty good. I'm just going to take one of the thicker ones and poke it and see how it is. Seems like they can still use a little bit more cooking. Yep, so I'm going to cover it back up and let it cook some more. Yeah, but they're cooking faster than I thought they would. So just knowing that, I'm going to start warming up all the other leftovers, the chicken and the mashed potatoes, and open up a new can of corn and gravy. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, folks, so these carrots are just about done. And what I did, I had a little bit left over from last night's supper, and I just threw them in here as well. So yeah. You probably can cook just a tad bit more, but otherwise, that's basically how you make candied carrots. So to your softness or hardness, then it's done. So yeah, just a little bit of butter and some brown sugar and some thin sliced carrots. You could also use canned carrots for it if you don't have any fresh carrots. So, okay. I'll show you again when it's plated up with all the food. Look at all that food. We got mashed potatoes, gravy, and that is actually Mexicorn. It's got peppers in it. It's actually called Mexicorn. We used to eat it a lot, and then it's hard to find sometimes, and then we got it from the pantry. So I got a stove full of things warming up. I got the chicken in the oven, and I'll get back to you when it's all plated up. Okay, folks, so there it is, all plated up. There's the candied corn, I keep still wanting to say candied corn. There's the candied carrots, Mexicorn, mashed potatoes with gravy, and our chicken. I deboned that chicken last night after we were done eating supper, so all I had to do was warm it up just like that. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.